in about 10 minutes. Tennessee in 10 starts now.
Thanks for joining us for Tennessee in 10. I'm Amanda Hara at WSMV in Nashville. A camper was swept away by floodwater in Stewart County after storms hit there yesterday. Schools are now closed there because road conditions are so bad. You can see some of these images here showcasing that damage. Some roads are under 5 feet of water. Nobody was hurt and school will be back in session tomorrow. Meanwhile, the National Weather Service is heading to Lincoln County to investigate a possible tornado there. Roofs were ripped apart, trees were knocked down, and some outbuildings were blown over there. This morning, we're learning new details about 2 deaths in East Tennessee, both of them linked to last week's storms. Police say 2 young men went swimming in the Tennessee River and never came back. This happened in Meigs County on Friday. Emergency management says the river level was higher than normal after the storms. One of the men jumped in and immediately started struggling because the water was so choppy. His friend went in to rescue him, but both of them drowned.
In the WVLT newsroom, I'm Whitney Turner. In East Tennessee, mother and father have pleaded guilty to killing 2 of their adopted children. A judge sentenced Michael and Shirley Gray to 2 life sentences.
Both of you all are going to die in prison. You're never getting out. We acknowledge that. But your prison is going to be a different prison than you put these children. Amen.
The couple killed their 11-year-old daughter, Sophie, in their Roane County home and their 5- to 6-year-old son, Jonathan, in their Knox County home. Sophie was buried in a barn in Roane County. Jonathan also buried and found in a garbage bag in Knox County. Both Knox and Roane County trials happened at the same time yesterday. Knox County District Attorney Sharm Allen says she's dealt with a lot of cases, but this one is the most horrific she's had in quite some time. And today, she's thankful some kids were saved.
The hard work that was put in to take those kids from the prison that they were living in and let them thrive. And that's what those young boys are doing, is thriving.
The Grays faced more than 60 charges each. Their biological son, Michael Gray Jr., is still facing his own charges. He's expected to appear back in Knox County Court on Friday. Back to you.
There are questions this morning about a young Tennessee man who became brain dead while in police custody. Deputies in Chattanooga arrested 23-year-old Christopher Ayala for repeatedly calling and texting 911. Less than 2 days later, he was brain dead while in custody at the Hamilton County Jail. And now his dad says there is little hope that Christopher will survive. An arrest report says Christopher called 911 4 separate times while not making sense over the phone. When first responders got there, the report says deputies didn't observe any injuries or any emergency going on with him. After Christopher went brain dead, the judge dismissed the charges. Now, Christopher's family has hired an attorney. They're asking for an independent investigation into Christopher's arrest, detention, and hospitalization.
I want someone to take me to a room somewhere and say, look, man, we can review these cameras right here, and you can see literally what happened to your son here. What message do we send the community? You better be careful when you call the police, because it might be the last call you make.
The district attorney responded saying there is no criminal investigation happening right now. First Alert meteorologist Stefano DiPietro joining us with a look at the forecast where you live, and wet weather is kind of the big story today for a lot of folks.
It certainly is, and then a First Alert weather day for Friday again, so a threat of some strong to severe thunderstorms to end the week, and this does include most of the state with the exception of far East Tennessee, so Knoxville East as of right now in the clear from that severe threat, but Cookeville, Nashville, Chattanooga, Lawrenceburg, Tiptonville, and Memphis, it's a low-end threat, 1 out of 5 on the scale, but this could obviously still change between now and Friday, so we will keep you updated. Right now, as early as Thursday night into Friday afternoon, scattered showers and thunderstorms. This is just a snapshot. Obviously, the timing can be adjusted as well as we go through the rest of the week. But that is your early heads up. Areas along and east of I-65 for today, so central and eastern Tennessee. We will see a few showers, perhaps hear a rumble of thunder, but I don't expect any severe weather for today. Farther west we are, the more dry time we get, the more sunshine and the warmer it's actually going to end up being. A little bit farther to the east, it'll be cooler in the lower 70s. Most, if not all, of this rain is gone by tomorrow. Maybe just a little drizzle left over in 1 or 2 spots. We'll start off with some areas areas of fog tomorrow morning, so you'll need some extra time for the morning commute. Afternoon looks to be filled with good sunshine. We might sneak a shower into the far northern portions of Tennessee at some point late in the day. Most of us are dry, though, and warmer. 70s in East Tennessee, back to the lower and mid-80s elsewhere, and some more sunshine.
All right, dogs and their trainers graduated from a new program in Shelby County that pairs inmates and animals. For the past few weeks, female inmates have been working with shelter dogs. The program is designed to be a lesson in patience and accountability. It's the first time Shelby County Corrections has had a program like this. The dogs are now up for adoption. Well, today is the last day for students to apply for FAFSA to be eligible for Tennessee Promise. This is the first step to tuition-free college. This is only for the Tennessee Promise deadline. Your FAFSA application must be submitted before midnight. Thanks for joining us for Tennessee in 10. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning with a look at the big stories from across the state. Have a great day.
This is Tennessee in 10, streaming your news and weather across the state in about 10 minutes.